In this video, I want to show you how an AND gate can be used to control a logic signal. And for this signal, I'm using the Logisim clock, and this is the little symbol here, and you can see it's ticking and talking 1 0 1 0. You can change the speed or frequency of the tick here. You can make it tick really much faster, or it kind of begins to get lost in the flashing, and it will actually frequency can be increased to 4.1 kilohertz or 4100 times per second. But let's move it back to something much slower so we can see it. There's 8 per second. Let's see. Let's slow it down even more. Let's try about 4. All right. Okay. Now we have an AND gate here, and we have a second input connected to a simple input pin, which I've labeled run. And notice, because run is 0, the AND gate is essentially blocking this signal that we have on the other input. There's nothing. The output is just staying 0. If I use the poke tool to change run to 1, immediately you see that the AND gate passes the clock, and we now have a way of controlling. By turning this pin on and off, we can control whether or not the signal passes through the AND gate. Something else that I thought I would mention at this point, there's some ways to control the Logisim clock. By holding down the control key and typing K, you can stop the clock, and you can stop it in a different way anytime you get ready. That's very simple. Once it's stopped, if you want to do a tick or a top, you can tick or a talk, I should say. You can use the control T. So each time you hit the control key, you tick or talk the clock. So when you're working on a project and you're trying to debug or understand why it's not working the way it should, you could stop the clock and manually step it through with ticks and talks using control T to see if the circuit is doing what you expect it to do. That's enough for now. We'll move on. Later we'll talk about some other uses of the AND gate.